to the offside.
And then the lower to the teardrop.
Okay, that's another flat snap, just different target. Anything else?
And then do it to the wrap.
That's the wrap. Okay.
So those are the four main shots that I practice.
Well, there's only three, right? The flat snap, the offside, the wrap, right? That teardrop just adds a return into a second shot. You should return every shot. And there are three basic returns, right? The teardrop is the first one. You come in, you throw, you just let it fall, and it's going. All you got to do is just let your hips pull it back in. Keep your elbow close to the body, right? See how it just. You can generate an amazing amount of power with just that, right? Good. All I'm using is hips and a little bit of the wrist, right? So that's the teardrop. The other one, there's a straight line return, and that's when you hit a really solid block or you hit a shield and your sword stops. It's going to take some time to let it do that, but since it's coming off with kinetic energy, you just let it bring it back to your shoulder, right? Don't try and do it if you miss, because then your tendons and your stuff messed up. So you got the teardrop, you just let it fall and back. The straight line return, real simple, and that's if you hit something. And then the other one, I call the overhand. Other people may have different. I throw the shot, and I just immediately bring it back into another shot. Right? So those are the three returns that I know. Any shot can use any return. Right? If I throw an outside, I can do a teardrop. Let it fall and hit free chamber. Right? If I throw an outside and it blocks a shield or something, come straight back, I can do it again, changing the same place or changing level. And then the overhand, so this, I just, that makes sense?
Are you twisting your wrist at all, or are you just moving your elbow?
I'm using my wrist to get, to generate speed. That's part of Survastom's circle sword. He can do a lot of things with just the wrist. Oops.
It went in the right direction.
If you have 360 degrees, you can generate killing force with 360 degrees. So from here, without anything else, without body mechanics or anything, because the sword is making a full 360. Now you can cut that up into 30 degrees with my shoulder, 60 degrees with my shoulder, 60 degrees with my elbow. Very complicated, it's much better at explaining that than I am. But when you throw the shot, always come back to some kind of return so that if you see, oh, his shield is over here, right? And that's just a teardrop to an offside. Right? Is this making any sense?
Using like the momentum of like the contact to use it.
Yes. And it's using physics of the sword where it comes down and all you're doing is just, you're not even using your arms. You're just using a little bit of, and I'm not even holding it, right? I'm like this. I'm just holding with these two fingers, letting them, centripetal force? No, centrifugal force?
Momentum?
Momentum.
Right?
Peter, actually, tell them about what you're doing with your hips.
What?
I'm sure you're getting there. Oh, you're getting there.
When I'm throwing, now when you're throwing, right? Okay, so returns work with hips too. When I throw, and I throw here, where is my hips? My hips and shoulders, my right side are forward, right? So I pull back, I don't do anything with my arm, what's the sword gonna do? Right? I pull back, the sword's gonna come back. With just hips. And then I just, that makes sense? When I throw shots, my arms don't really generate the power. All they do is the targeting, right? Whether I'm throwing high, because now my body's still turned, whether I'm throwing low, or middle, low, it's all the same body mechanics, and it's just my arm is changing what angle. And if I'm throwing an offside, I can do the same thing, same hip movement, right? A lot of people don't like that kind of a weird hip, throwing this hip forward, doing an offside, but it works. Most people throw the offside from here, right? They pull their hips and shoulders back to give the sort of momentum to come around. That works also. That's closer range shot, because when I pull my hips and shoulders back, I've lost a lot of range, right? When I throw my hips out, I have the same range as I do with a flat side. Does that make sense? I don't want to add too much at one time.
Trying to explain all the mechanics in like a 5-minute session is difficult, but you did a good job.